Alright peeps, how's it going? Hope all is well today. We're back on F1 2021 on our first ever Grand Prix here on the YouTube channel. Now, of course, starting at Bahrain, round 1 of 16. And I am very, very excited to get the season started. This is the real deal indeed, my friend. Let's be having ya. If you miss qualifying, how this series is going to work is each week we're going to have, like real life, qualifying on the Saturday and the race on the Sunday. Now, it's not a 100% race. It is 50%, so it's half of a full race. There's 29 laps here in Bahrain. If you want to see 100% races, we stream every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday at 2 p.m. over on Twitch. Link in link in the description, where we actually do 100% races. We have all the new liveries, all the new mods, and it looks incredible. Now, very quickly as we load in, I'm gonna ask one question for the camera. Now, I used to use cockpit camera back in the day, then I switched to TV pod recently, but now I have a camera mod which adds realistic cameras to each car, but and it adds a bunch of new cameras too, which I'll show you. I showed in qualifying, I think. Which is exciting, but I've gone back to cockpit cam. I can't remember what we've done in qualifying. I think we done TV pod in qualifying, but let me know, what do you prefer for the races? Cockpit cam or the TV pod? Let me know. Here is the starting order. Max Verstappen and Valtteri Bottas on the front row. Lewis Hamilton and Checo Perez, the reverse. Lando Norris and our teammate Charles Leclerc. We are behind P8. In our debut, which isn't too bad, in between Alonso and Ricciardo. Gasly behind with Vettel, Russell, Ocon, Tsunoda, Lance Stroll, and Latifi. George Russell done quite well. The two Alfa Romeos, and of course, plumb last, the two Hasses. That's it then. It's time. So 29 laps, the strategy seems to be a two-stopper, soft, medium, medium. I thought 50% would be nice, 29 laps. Instead of doing 100%, because I like to keep that over on Twitch, keep it special over on Twitch, 50% is still long, but it's not too long. I think it'll be a nice length for a video. And this is going to be weekly, like I say, every weekend, which I think should be a lot of fun. I think I'm going to do this race in cockpit cam, but again, let me know, cockpit cam or TV pod. And without further ado, let's be having ya. We're in cockpit cam here. You get the standings on the left, of course, and it is lights out, and away we go in Bahrain. A bit of a slippery start for us as Daniel Ricciardo and Pierre Gasly go down the inside, losing out on two spots. There's a car on our left as well, on our right, sorry, which you have to look out for. Bit of a bump, but we look to be okay. An iffy start. We're wheel to wheel with another driver, and coming out P9. After all of that, behind George Russell and Fernando Alonso. Of course, our debut here, our Ferrari debut, we don't want to be letting up too many spots, going down to the order too much at the beginning. I want to try and get a good points finish for the team here today. Charles Leclerc up to P5, of course, you can see on the leaderboard on the left-hand side. P9 with Ricciardo behind us. Got to be doing better. Got to be doing better. We should be faster than the Williams. The George Russell, I say that, he starts to get away from us a bit. We've lost one position. George Russell gone up 4 positions as Lewis Hamilton wins with Lando Norris in P2 currently. I'm going to try not get too distracted by the leaderboard, but it's quite nice having the leaderboard on my screen, because on Twitch, I don't have the leaderboard on my screen. My Twitch chat are in control of the leaderboard. Getting the slipstream of George Russell here. Long trail of cars, no one really getting away from anyone. We're all still pretty much together as we gain on the Williams coming in the main straight. And lap 1 is complete. Again, we've gone down from P8 to P9. We had a purple sector 3. We're in the slipstream with George Russell, and we may dive down the inside here, maybe a bit dangerous, but we're going to go for it here. With the move on George Russell, we lock up on the turn, but I think we're going to stay ahead of him, and we do. The Ferrari with the overtake.
Okay, watch the aggression, please.
We don't want to lose places because of a penalty, says Jeff. It was quite a hectic move as Ricciardo trying to come down our outside. We're going to cut him off there. It was quite an aggressive overtake, but we like an aggressive overtake, you know, we like those. And if it gets us up a position, hey, we do it. Alonso next. Now in the Alpine, Alonso next. Checo Perez has dropped down to P6 right now, just ahead of Fernando Alonso. He's having a stinker of a start here in Bahrain. And yeah, I want to do well for Ferrari as the gap ahead, it seems to be opening. Ricciardo behind us. DRS is going to be turned on at the end of this lap. So I want to be within a second of Checo Perez. Charge up or overtake as well. Use overtake on this main straight, then we'll charge up, I think. Lando Norris gets fastest lap. Again, still in P2 for him. DRS does get enabled, but we're not within a second of Fernando Alonso. Which is where we need to be, boys. Come on. Preferably, I'd want like a top 5 fighting for a podium for Ferrari. I think they can do it in real life. They're saying, a lot of people are saying that they think Ferrari made the most improvements to their engine coming into 2022. They're looking very, very strong in preseason testing, so that's going to be rather exciting. I'm a McLaren fan, but I do like Ferrari. They're my second favorite team, so I hope they do well in real life, and I hope we can do well with them here. Leclerc up in P5. Want to see him make a move on Bottas. Ricciardo right behind us, followed by Pierre Gasly, 2 fast drivers. Need to get in that slipstream. We need to get DRS is what we need. Of course, right now we don't have it, and Daniel Ricciardo does, and I think that's when he's going to start attacking with DRS. Nice turn there. There is a yellow flag. Our first yellow flag. It was someone in front of us, it looks like, which means they're all going to have to slow down. It's a Mercedes. It's pulled off to the side. It's Lewis Hamilton about it. Valtteri Bottas has come off and is out of the session. The first DNF of the season comes in Bahrain, comes for the Mercedes of Valtteri Bottas. Toto Wolff is not going to be happy with that as Max Verstappen takes the fastest lap. First DNF, wow. Gap to, was that teammate ahead or car ahead? Nice first turn. A bit of the curbs there, but we should be okay. Use overtakes on the DRS straights while we don't have DRS, and Ricciardo right behind us with DRS, going to be looking to make a move here. So we're going to try and cut him off on the right side, and he's hitting to us.
Your DRS is offline. The rear wing is down.
Excuse me?
Stay out while we work on a fix.
Did he hit us there, or is that new? I've never seen someone like hit your DRS before close, or is that just a fault? Our DRS is locked shut. I've never seen that before. Normally they say to you...
Check your MFD for...
Oh, they're going to want to box earlier. Confirm changes.
Got that.
They want to pit lap 9 instead of 7, so we don't need to pit for DRS. We have no DRS. Our flap is broke. Our flap is down. I don't know if it's because he hit into the back of us there, or we just had an engine, like a little failure, but our DRS flap is down. Even if we get into DRS range of Fernando Alonso, our DRS is down. He said stay out while they work on a fix. I'm hoping they can get a fix going. Charles Leclerc's taken Checo on the leaderboard. He's up into P4. And again, I want to be up there with my teammate. We need to close the gap. Jeffrey, drive it in front, please.
Alonso is ahead of you.
How far ahead is he? 2.5. Okay. Another purple sector 3 for us, which is incredible.
The time last lap was a 1:30.10.
1:30.1. Okay. Come on. Keep going down. Keep getting the time down. Of course, we don't have DRS right now anyway, but I still want to get within 1 second. And hopefully they can fix it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they can fix it or not. Jeffrey, vehicle condition?
Okay.
No. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Sometimes, Jeffrey, the radio gets a bit flustered. Let's quickly change that back down so they don't adjust the wing. Jeffrey, vehicle condition.
Tire condition is...
Let's see if he says anything about that. No, tire, okay. I don't know how to check if they're fixing the DRS or not. I hope we don't spend the whole race with no DRS, because DRS is so crucial in Formula 1. I didn't realize how many people are on mediums. The whole bottom half of the grid, the whole second half of the grid started on mediums from Ocon down. Didn't know that. Very interesting. Take it, a nice right-hander. We went off there a couple times in qualifying. Going to try to keep it tight in the race. Back to back to cockpit cam, which I love. We went back to cockpit cam on Twitch. Again, link in the description if you want to follow us over there. We're currently at Williams with on Twitch, and it's a lot of fun, that journey. But I went back to cockpit cam because of the new camera mod. It has all these new cameras that aren't on the normal game, and it's just absolutely fantastic. And actually, there's more camera mods. I forgot to put the camera mod on, actually, so currently we don't have the camera mod on, but it's still the new cockpit cam, but all the rest aren't there, but it's fine. But yeah, we went back to cockpit cam just because I thought it was amazing, you know? I missed it, so I thought it makes it a bit more realistic for me driving. Obviously, the TV pod is a bit more realistic for watching, but maybe we can switch between some races TV pod, some races cockpit, depending on what you guys prefer to watch. Still not quite in DRS range of Alonso, and Ricciardo is attacking, and he's a fantastic overtaker. One of the very best in the business, especially with that DRS on us when we do not have DRS and incapable of opening our DRS right now, thanks to it being broken, it being down. Hopefully they can fix it. I mean, he said stay out and we'll try and look for a fix, so we're using our ERS, our overtake, but I want to be able to use DRS when we can. Leclerc's back down to P5 now. Just a couple spots in front of us here. Hopefully we can take Alonso soon and be next to our teammate. Again, Ricciardo opens that DRS wing. The rear wing wide open. We're approaching our pit window. Hamilton regains first position. Lando Norris fighting for first. Overtakes him. We gain on Alonso. That's a terrible start to this lap there. To lap 7. Terrible start. Ricciardo right behind with DRS. I'm going to move to the right hand side to try and close him off. And, oh, not get overtook. As we're fighting all over curbs now. Trying to stay ahead of him. Just trying to not to make a mistake, you know, trying to keep it clean, but getting rather messy at certain areas. So trying to keep him behind us while trying to also gain on Fernando Alonso. We're still about 2.5 off Alonso. As, we lock up there heavily. Rounding the turn. It's the main straight. We need the straight line speed in the Ferrari. That's what we need. Again, going over the curb, turning in a bit early. Nice right-hander there. Gap to car ahead, 1.6. We're closing the time on him. Again, I just don't want the front runners to get too far ahead of us. After Alonso, there's a bit of a gap to Leclerc and Perez, and then there's also a gap to the front, the leaders as well, you know, so I don't want to be left behind. Who's going to be first to pit, I wonder? Oh, it is Alonso. Well, we're not going to get DRS on him. He pits, as does Gasly, as does a few cars behind us. So on the leaderboard now, you can see that the L7 is obviously the lap they pit. They pit on lap 7. As Ricciardo dives down the inside, we're going to be able to stave him off. So we run a bit wide, but we keep him behind. Oh, very slow in the first 2 turns, though. So lap 7 is obviously when they pit on the leaderboard, then the time is how long they spent in the pit. So Alonso has spent 21, 22, 24 seconds, blah, blah, blah. Which I think is nice. So currently the 2 Ferraris, P5 and P6 now, with the 2 Red Bulls ahead, and Lando Norris leading the Bahrain GP. Again, as a McLaren fan, that makes me happy. Ricciardo behind us. We have a gap behind Ricciardo, but we just need to lose Ricciardo first. A very dangerous. I mean, we see how quick the McLaren is of Lando Norris to be leading, so we know Ricciardo has some pace. Also, there on the tyres now, you can see it shows 2 circles. Obviously, they started on softs, now they're on mediums. The leaderboard is amazing in the race. It really is so nice. It's actually nice to be able to see it now as well, because normally, like I say, in Twitch, I don't actually see the leaderboard. My Twitch chat do, and they tell me all the stats and everything to keep them involved, keep them engaged. But now I can actually see it on my screen, which is quite nice. We're about 2 seconds off Leclerc. Again, he has DRS on Checo, which means he's getting a pace advantage. We do not have DRS as Hamilton and Verstappen pit and Leclerc, so he goes in the lap early. Ricciardo also pits, so he's off us now. We need a good in-lap. We're pitting a lap after Charles Leclerc.
So push now.
We need a good in-lap. Currently running P3 now of the non-stop cars. We need a good in-lap. I don't know what's happening with that DRS. Oh, it's fixed.
Some time to the car behind.
Oh, our DRS has been fixed, apparently. Tyres are on about 40%. They go very quickly in Bahrain. Well, at least our DRS is fixed. So when we go to the pit stop, we should be good. Okay, I didn't know that. That's good, that's good, that's good. Need a good in-lap, though. Need to go in with some pace. Come on. Oh, nice turn. Keep it straight, keep it straight. Use our overtake on the exit to get some speed. Lando's about 5 seconds almost in front of Checo as well. He's got quite a lead out there. We'll see where he comes out in comparison to Lewis Hamilton when Lando eventually pits. If Hamilton will get the undercut on him or not, be interesting to see. Gear 4, tight, nice. Keep it smooth, don't skid. Keep the right-hander smooth. If you touch a curb here, you are done for. Nicely done. Smooth overtake on. Down this main straight. Vettel and Ocon, Tsunoda and Stroll currently. Oh, Hamilton and Verstappen both went to softs. They done soft, as did Ricciardo. We're doing soft medium. As now the two cars in front of us also pit. We're going on to mediums. A few cars went on to softs. What did Leclerc go on to, I wonder? I didn't see as we enter the pits. Lando Norris comes out. Max Verstappen Perez comes out. Come on. 2.5. Not the quickest. Not the quickest, but not too bad. Here come a whole heap of cars. We're going to come out in traffic. We're going to come out behind this. Look at all the cars that have just gone past. Alonso, Gasly, Ricciardo. Oh, so have they undercut us then? Gasly pit as well, right? Gasly and Ricciardo with the undercut here in Bahrain as they come out in front. We're at the back of the pack now. P16, Ricciardo and Gasly both undercut us and came out in front of us. And Gasly on mediums, but Ricciardo on the softs. There's massive traffic, and well, this race is going to get exciting now. This is going to get exciting now, so we have to try to pick them off one at a time. But Ricciardo on the softs is going to be tough. Gasly also on mediums. Look at the traffic here. I want to try and make quick work of them so we can get back up to Leclerc and Checo and Lewis and the front runners, you know. I want to try and make quick work of these guys. We do have DRS now. There it is. Our DRS wing is wide open. But of course, they all have DRS. It's a DRS trade is what it is. We need to pick our spots smartly here because there's a lot of traffic. We can't just force our way ahead. Maybe we can. We took Ricciardo. I wanted to just squeeze in front of Ricciardo, not hit Gasly, and we did just that. We did. Oh, there's also DRS, so we have another mod that adds DRS zone. So on the map, there's no DRS zone here, but it doesn't show on the map, but there actually is a DRS zone now. We've used it to overtake Pierre Gasly. 2 overtakes. They may have got the undercut on us, but we overtake them. Another DRS zone here. Of course, this one on the map. So yeah, some tracks have extra DRS zones now. Some have 1 extra, some have 2 extra. Some don't have any extra, but... Oh, how many... Is that a double overtake? It's a hectic move, and it's come off amazingly. As we get in front of both Alonso and Latifi, who weren't really racing, I think they're stuck to pit. DRS on Schumacher. And that is some incredible driving from the Ferrari. Is that Charles Leclerc in front? It is. That is some of the best driving I've ever done in this game. Mick Schumacher next, who we should be able to make quick work of. Going to dive down the inside here. And, oh, another overtake. Another overtake.
You've taken
P11, Leclerc ahead.
P11.
Oh my god. Hey Jeffrey, driver vehicle condition.
Schumacher.
Nah, messed it up.
Old mediums.
We don't have DRS on Leclerc just yet.
We think they've got one more stop. The time last
I meant to say
lap was
vehicle condition, just to see.
1:34.2.
Jeffrey, vehicle condition, please.
No tyre concerns.
Okay, vehicle condition all good.
On the driving.
Focus on the driving, I am. Leclerc all over Kimi Raikkonen, somehow not able to overtake him as we are now battling our teammate. Kimi's held up Leclerc here. Again, DRS zone. It's not on the map, but we do have DRS. As Leclerc makes the move down the inside of Kimi Raikkonen. I'm not going to force it. I'm going to come in behind him, and we should be able to overtake him on the main straight here instead. We might need to get team orders, so we have to overtake Leclerc. In front of Leclerc is a massive gap, as Kimi also has DRS and use it to overtake Leclerc. We're going to use it to overtake both of them. Maybe wheel-to-wheel with Kimi Raikkonen. And we come out ahead of both of them. And we have DRS to get away. Leclerc should be able to overtake Kimi, I'm hoping. But now there's a big gap to the cars in front, and we have our work on. They are in a big train, though, so they may be holding each other up. Drive it in front, please.
Perez is ahead of
How far ahead?
Okay,
8 seconds we have to make up, boys. 8 seconds. We can do that. We can do that. We can do that.
1 lap old. We think they've got one more stop.
One more stop, okay.
Was a 1 minute 29.0.
Oh boy, hectic race. At least we got to see a lot of overtakes. Nice turn there. Use our overtake to get away from everyone else so they're not in DRS zone of us. Hopefully Leclerc can take Raikkonen. Checo currently has fastest lap, and we are about 8 seconds behind him. Sitting in P9 right now. Leclerc does take Raikkonen. Good. We should be far away enough from Leclerc to the point where we're not going to be fighting our teammate, which is nice. This might be another purple sector 3 here. This is quick. So Stroll, Ocon, Vettel, Tsunoda, they still need to pit. I'm thinking, I mean, because we do 100% races on Twitch, I know, like, my brain is in the strategy of 100% races. But this is not 100% race. This is only 29 laps, and we've already done 13. We may be able to do it says to do a 2-stop. We may be able to do a 1-stop and avoid a second pit stop here. I'm not sure. We'll see. We may be able to. We're in no man's land. Stroll in front of us as Checo has overtaken him. It was 8.2. Driver in front. Are we making space? 7.5, see? Because they're all fighting, they're all holding each other up, we can catch up to this whole train. We can still win this race, ladies and gentlemen. Because they're all holding each other up. We are fighting for this win. We just need to push. It's 2v time. 1.8 each lap. Come on. Come on. It's 2v time, baby. Big turn there. Nice. Oh, I love this game so much. They're at the end of the straight. There they are. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on. 6.8 seconds to the car in front. I'm not going to use overtake on this turn because it gets very dangerous if you use overtake and oversteer and slam your foot down. You do spin out like we saw in qualifying. Hammering up to P2. So it was 6.4 or 6 point something. We'll get to the starting line and see if we've got it below 6 seconds yet. As, oh, a few people are pitting. The people that were on mediums, so they went 13 laps on their mediums. We're already on 10%. Up into P6 now. No danger of cars behind, so we don't have to defend anyone. It's just full out attack to the drivers in front. Full out attack. Now Checo Perez. Driver in front.
Perez ahead.
Again, he's fighting Norris, 6.7. He's fighting Norris. Schumacher, the only car not to pit yet. And Giovinazzi, sorry. Interesting. And Vettel, sorry. P1 and Vettel hasn't pit yet. My bad. This could be a very interesting end to this race, boys. Really could. I don't know if we're going to pit again. I mean, we could go back onto softs if we do end up pitting again. I know a soft, medium, medium, our original strategy, but... Oh, Jeff might be saying the same. Is he reading my mind? Confirm changes.
Okay, copy that.
But he still says mediums, but... No, I'm gonna go to softs. Because he says to pit lap 20, right? That means we have 9 laps left. We might as well end. We can do 9 laps on softs. Some people went like 30... Oh, no, those are mediums. How long was our soft stint for? I can't remember now. It wasn't that long, was it? I think we can do 9 laps on softs. I think we can do 9 laps on softs. Hamilton done soft to soft. Vettel now enters the pits. Jeffrey, driver in front.
Vettel ahead. They've entered the pit lane.
No, not Vettel. I wanted it. Okay, we're gonna have to do that again. Poor Mazepin right at the back. Look how far away he is.
Time last lap was a 1:33.9.
I love this game, and F1 became my favorite game when I got a wheel. It really did. I love it. The graphics, the figure, the gameplay. I love it, man. Jeffrey, driver in front.
Perez is ahead of you. Gap to car
7.4. They're gaining. Again, see, they are battling. He is battling Norris, but one, he's on softs, and two, he has DRS on Norris and slipstream. You know, so even though they're battling, ultimately they're going to be faster. We've got to make up time. Again, maybe push these mediums, do a 1-stop. Everyone else pits again, and we get in front of them. Maybe, I don't know. It's going to come down to... I mean, the front 4 all have to stop again. They all have to stop because they've done soft to soft, and you have to, of course, use 2 different compounds. So they have to stop. This is also why I love being on Twitch, so people can help me with strategies. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. If we do pit, we'll go into softs, end on softs for the last 9 laps. But we may not. We may avoid a pit stop and just do a 1-stopper here. I don't know. I don't know. The only problem, we're not gaining on the car's head. I want to be battling for a podium. I mean, P5's not bad in our debut. P5 and P6 for the 2 Ferraris, but still over 10 laps to go. Never know what's going to happen, but these two, I mean, they're getting away with the top 4 because they all have DRS on each other.
Gap ahead is 7.6.
Hamilton has DRS on Verstappen and Perez has DRS on Norris. You know, so they just keep using the DRS, they're using the slipstream, and they're getting ahead. And they're all on soft tyres as well, which is obviously faster than mediums. But again, they're going to have to stop. It's all going to come down to it, boys. Hold on to your seats, it's all going to come down. We're going to charge our overtake. I just realised we're on 6%. We're going to charge our overtake for a bit and hopefully just have some clean laps. Let's have a couple clean laps and charge our overtake. Sometimes I will just focus on racing as well. I won't even commentate, I won't even talk, but... we're not going to edit. I'm barely going to edit these races. I want them to be like full races. You know? The only reason I'm doing 50% instead of 100 is because I think 100% would be too long. I don't think people want to sit for like an hour and a half, like a full race. So I think 50% is a nice amount. It adds strategy, it adds pit stops, and it adds drama and overtaking. And if you have a bad start, it gives you the time to catch back up. That's also why I love 100% on Twitch. If you have a bad start with 100%, like real life, you have time to catch back up, you know, and do better. That's why I didn't want to do 25%. I feel like this is the perfect length for YouTube. I just want to keep an eye on the front four as to when they pit. Oh, and the two are stopping. It's Hamilton and Verstappen. You can tell because their light is flashing on their thing. Hamilton and Verstappen come into the pits, so they have 12 laps on mediums. Ricciardo also pitting again for the third time. Of course, he also done soft to soft. Okay, we need a good lap to get away from them. We need a good lap. Now they're going to be on fresh mediums chasing us. We are currently P3. We're currently sitting on a podium. I don't know if that... I don't know. Them doing soft medium... That seems weird. They're only, what? They're not even 20%. I think we might be able to, boys. And we're just going to have to defend hard if they catch back up with their fresh mediums. I mean, we're still ahead of Leclerc and... I mean, they have a lot of cars to get past now. Hamilton's down in P9. Verstappen P8. They have a lot of cars to get past to get to us. But, well, then again, they may be pitting all those cars. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Jeff wants to pit lap 20. I don't know. We'll see what happens. When we get to lap 20, we'll see what happens. I'm psyching myself. I'm getting nervous now. Are they peeling off into the pits? Yes, they both are. They both are. Go, go, go. Push, 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 push. We're going to be the race leader. Push, 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 push.
We're approaching the pit window.
We are the race leader. We are the race leader. Leclerc, get ahead of both of them. Get ahead of... Yes, Leclerc gets ahead. We are officially the race leader. See, and we don't have to pit because we've done soft to medium. We don't have to. Let's see if Leclerc is. Driver behind. Let's see if they say Leclerc's going to pit again.
3.5 seconds. They're on old mediums.
Old mediums.
Their tires are 8 laps old. We think
okay, so he's going to pit again, it sounds like. But I don't think we need to. Leclerc, just stay out. It could be a Ferrari 1-2, bro. I wish I could tell the team, like, the tires feel good, just stay out. It could be a Ferrari 1-2. Hamilton up to P6 already, Verstappen P5, so they are gaining, but will our tire... they're on fresh tires, so they might have the pace to overtake us if we don't pit. But we're going to come out 13th. Oh, I don't know. Do we pit onto softs and have pace to catch back up, or do we have enough pace in these mediums to hold them off and defend? That's the question. Do we want to play defense or offense? That is the question that we have to ask ourselves. Because they're going to say we're going to pit lap 20, but I don't know. They done eight laps on their softs. On their second stint. Oy vey. Stressy. Yeah, they're all like 0. They're all in DRS, Hamilton and Verstappen. They all have DRS again. But they're, what, 11 and 12 seconds behind me. Can we hold 11 or... Can we hold basically 12 seconds in 10 laps? They'd have to gain a second a lap to us on mediums. Verstappen up to P3 as people pit. Hamilton P4. And now is the real question. Do we go to the end, boys? Because he's going to call us in next lap. I think we're going to go to the end. I think we're going to choose the defense. I think we're going to choose the... I mean, it makes most sense. I wish Leclerc didn't pit either and he went to the end with us. I don't want to jinx it, but we've also done no flashbacks this race, which, if you watch me on Twitch, you'll find amazing, because people love to troll me on Twitch that I use too many flashbacks. I'm telling you, the Twitch chat distract me. Without them, even though I love them on F1, no flashbacks. As we lock up... Oh, I imagine we spun then. Leclerc behind, followed by everyone else. They're now 6 seconds off. Oh no, so 9... So that, yeah, 9 to 10 seconds. So they gained a second or two in a lap. Oh, if we stay out, they're going to catch us, aren't they? If we stay out, they're going to catch us, boys. Oh, I don't know what to do. It says we come up P9. I feel like pitting is suicide. I'm trying to get into head of Poke, my radio engineer on Twitch. I think he would say, it's stupid, we do a one-stop. I think he would say we do a one-stop.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
Leclerc pits. We're going to do a one-stop, boys.
Charles is in the pits.
We're going to try to hold them all off. We're racing for the win here. Even though they're setting fast. Oh, I don't think we're going to win. I don't think I can hold them off for 9 laps. But I'm not going to pit. I feel like pitting is suicide. I really do. 9 seconds. They literally have to gain a second a lap. A second a lap. I feel like I can hold them off. If they do catch up, I feel like I can hold them off. Because if we start with a race win, like, I mean, what a first weekend that is, you know? They're definitely gaining, though. They're definitely... Okay, let's just focus. Let's just focus, because now we get serious. These lot are gaining. It all comes down to strategy and pace. We've saved up our overtake. We have 8%. Let's use it. Leclerc comes up P12. Look, P12. Now he has to fight back, and everyone else is pit again. So he has to fight back from P12 now. I don't see the point. We'd come up P8 behind Tsunoda, and even though we'd be on softs, we'd have pace to overtake. I just don't see the point in trying to overtake 7 cars rather than just try to stay in front of them. You know, I don't see the point. 8.7. So he didn't even get it down a full set. Yeah, we're definitely staying out. We're definitely... Sorry, Jeff, we're staying out. We're staying out. I trust myself to hold on to 8 seconds. I trust myself. We're a whole straight ahead of them, bro. We are looking at our first race. Oh my god! Okay, let's not speak, let's not speak. 25 seconds to our teammate, Jesus. Let's not speak, because I almost skidded out there. It would be awful to DNF now. It would be awful. And again, I'm trying not to use any flashbacks. If we DNF, we DNF. There will be weekends where we DNF, obviously like real life, so... I'm trying this series with no flashbacks. Qualifying, I allow flashbacks, but not in the race. Hamilton's overtaking Verstappen. Hamilton behind. Hamilton behind. That tight left hand, I keep locking up slightly. The pit is flashing on my wheel, but we're not doing it. Interval 9.4. Yeah, see, because they're battling, see, they keep overtaking each other. Max and Lewis actually going to win me this race. Because they keep overtaking, and Norris actually, Norris getting involved. Even though they have DRS on each other, because they keep overtaking each other and they have to defend each other, they're actually slowing down as well. You know? Because they're defending each other, they're slowing down as well. I think we have it in the bag, boys. I really, really do. Unless we DNF. I also do want to say, I should have said this at the beginning, but Bahrain, just because we won this race, I don't want people to say like, oh, you should increase the difficulty, it's too easy, blah, blah, blah. If we win the next 2 or 3 races, then I'll increase it. But there's a thing called Bahrain tax, which we call it on Twitch, which is the CPU, I don't know why, it's just coded into the game. Everyone knows this who plays F1. The CPU are always bad at Bahrain, like the first race of the season. They're always terrible. So I'm sure starting next race, it'll be much closer and we will not be winning every race in the Ferrari, I assure you, on 90 difficulty. But usually the CPU are terrible. I don't know why, but we call it Bahrain tax. We always have like a free win in Bahrain, basically. And that's why a lot of the times we don't do Bahrain, but because it's our first one, I thought we might as well do Bahrain this season. But normally we take Bahrain out because they're just, I don't know why, they're just terrible here. They're just terrible here, so it's a strange one. But hey, it's a free 25 points for us, you know. We take it. Norris P2. Norris has got away from the Mercedes and the 2 Red Bulls. Hey, Lando Norris is my favorite driver. I'd love Lando to be on a podium with us. Come on. Use that overtake, baby. Don't be afraid to use that overtake. Leclerc's actually not going to get points after being in P2. He was so comfy in P2, but CPU are just stupid with their strategies. And he's actually going to miss out. But we got to see a yellow flag at least. We got to see a DNF. Valtteri Bottas, unlucky. I'm sure in future there'll be plenty of crashes and whatnot. Will Leclerc be 10? Maybe he will get points. But, hey, we done a one-stopper. So other people done a one-stopper. They went medium to hard. That is the ugliest tire change I've ever seen in my life.
The aware, we expect the grip
Now we're
levels
fine.
to start falling away soon.
We're fine. 30%. We're fine for 6 more laps. We're fine. We're fine. That turn is the one I'm most scared of. That is the one we would DNF at. If we were to spin, that would be it right there. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this series, you know? Just like a nice weekly thing. Like real life. I'm going to do this on F1 2022 as well when that comes out. We stream it, like I say, every single stream we do it on Twitch. But I think for YouTube, every weekend, like Saturday qualifying, Sunday the race, like real life, it gives you something to look forward to on the weekends. And instead of doing nothing, I've tried a lot of different stuff on the weekends, because obviously Monday to Friday is like our main series, like FIFA, PES, WWE, whatever. But I think on the weekends, we need like a weekly series, and I think F1 is perfect because they're long enough as well. And they give you something to look forward to, and it's a progressive story, and it's still a MyDriver, like a player career, which is like the main thing on this channel too, so it fits in with the channel, you know, because we love my careers here, and player careers, we love mods, and I love Formula 1, it's one of my favourite sports, so, and it's coming back in real life this month, at the end of this month, so it's perfect time to start it now as well, while people are excited for it and want to watch F1, so it makes perfect sense, and I hope you guys do enjoy it, and yeah, if you haven't already, like the video, subscribe for the race win on our debut. And I'm very, very excited for, I think it's Imola next week, right? I think we have Imola next week. Hope you guys like all the standings and stuff as well. Again, let me know, do you want to keep cockpit cam or change to TV pod? I like cockpit cam. I like both, to be fair. I like both. I'll get the camera mod for next race as well. It's like a different type of code. The cockpit cam looks way better in the camera mod, but I forgot to add it for this video, but it's fine. Putting in some nice laps. Some nice turns here. Again, Lando's still P2. He's got away from the rest. I think Lando's confirmed P2. Confirmed a podium for sure. Big up Lando Norris. Still 8 seconds behind us, though. The 2 Red Bulls still fine. Where's Leclerc? P9? Not ideal. He's right behind a lot of cars, though. May be able to get a late, couple late overtakes, maybe. Who knows? Perez and Verstappen really fighting. Really fighting. The 2 Red Bulls fighting means Hamilton's been able to get away. Wasn't like Abu Dhabi where Perez helped him. Tyres about 40%. That should be okay. Let's rest our overtake a bit. It's only at 50%. Never forgive Jeff for wanting me to pit again, eh? Never forgive Jeff. Oh, yellow flag. There may be some late drop. Please don't tell me that's Leclerc. Leclerc, it's a car around Leclerc. No, it's one. Okay, it's Alonso in the Alpine. It's Fernando Alonso in the new BWT Alpine. And Fernando Alonso's at the session. No safety cars in Bahrain, which is nice. They just let us race, but 2 mechanical failures in the first race of the season. That's not what you want. Later in the season when you're using used engines and stuff, fair enough, but first race of the season, that's a brand new engine. And the Mercedes and Alpine both DNF. Bottas was in lap 3, bless him. Alonso had 3 laps left. I don't know which one's worse. Go out 3 laps into a race or go out with 3 laps left of the race. I'm just taking it easy, mate. I'm not even pushing the car that much. You know, just taking it easy with the tyres. On about 45%. 7 seconds ahead of Norris for 2 laps. Taking it easy. Nice turns. I do love Bahrain. Even though it's one of the easiest tracks, because again, the CPU are crap here, it's still one of my favourite tracks. Like, I do really like just racing here in general anyway. It's a very nice track to race on. And I believe we have Imola next week, which is another one of my favourites. I love Imola. Whoa. Then we have Portimao. I actually have a mod for Did I take out Portimao? I can't remember. I hope not. Because I have a mod for Portimao, which changed it. Portimao and Zandvoort. I have a mods for them, which changed the track, make it more realistic. More up to date. So I've not tried Portimao with the mod yet, so I kind of want to try it, but I can't remember if I took it. Leclerc in a 4-car DRS train.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
Him, a McLaren, an Aston Martin, and an Alpine. As we come to start our fine. No, 2 more laps actually. Forza Ferrari. I can't believe starting PA. Absolutely incredible performance. All about strategy, doing a 1-stop instead of the 2-stop, which seemed just too easy and smart, really. I mean, hey, Bahrain tax, we take it, but we'll start the season with a win. Happy, happy days. One of my favorite tracks as well. It's going to be hard going to Italy, our home Grand Prix as well. Like our engine suppliers home, obviously Ferrari's home Grand Prix, not mine, but that's going to be a tough race. But Bahrain, we will start the season with 25 points. Happy days. The goal of this series is to win a World Drivers' Championship with Ferrari, I think. I think we're going to try to stay at Ferrari as long as possible and win a Drivers' Championship here. And the Constructors, but we need Leclerc help for that. And it looks like he's going to finish P9. He can't get ahead of Ricciardo and the rest. A few more laps, we'll be overtaking that Haas down the road there. But there it is. Happy days. Checkered flag waves. And we are the Bahrain Grand Prix winner. Absolutely fantastic. Driver of the day goes to Harry Tuvi. And we can end happy. There's Norris, P2.
That's it for another spectacular
Mr. Binotto celebrates. That trim is terrible. Incredible for Ferrari, though. Way, let's go. Come on. The team celebrate. The fireworks go off. Where's the podium? Do I spoil it in the thumbnail, I wonder? I don't know. I've not thought about what the thumbnail's going to be yet. And there we are, in the new race suits, alongside Lando Norris and Luke. Hey, it says all British. 3 British drivers on the podium. Is that the first ever time this happened, I wonder? I don't know much about F1 history, but the celebrations are out. Happy days. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week for, I believe, the Imola Grand Prix in Italy. Much as always, take care and peace.
I can't believe this kid, man. Stand up for an Egypt kid. Slaps here, man, get murked. 2 paintings in a whip, I'ma read this kid in the back like Donny Demur. Sat in the back like Donny Demur. I think the blunting's feeling Harry. He in the middle, he putting in work. Coming like something like Coffee Kawasi. If he up top, then he's scoring a hattie. Same way he does when a man plays clubs. This year the Brody hit 10k. Next year, that's 50,000 subs, I swear.